Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you want to be. Step 4.
Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome for the first time. Either way, I'm super happy you're here. I'm back. Yay. We'll talk more about that in a little bit, but right now I am going to unbox this Nailzinacoffin September bundle. The theme was apple, I believe. Basically, it's a fall box and it's amazing. I love these leaves. I did use them to do, like, in the background to do some pictures on a different mani I used using these decals. And then I use them in this video. Well, I don't use the leaves, sorry. I'm using the decals in this video and the colors that come in this box. So these are the decals, and they're so good. And they're all fall themed, which is perfect because we are officially on to fall manis and out of summer manis. So I am going to be using the decals from this sheet. They're the second ones down on the right. You'll see those more later on, so I won't go too big into, oh my, words are going to be fun today because it's been a hot minute since I've done a video. So these are the colors that come with the bundle. They're different every month. I don't know if they're from a different company every month or if they're always the same company. This is a different company than the last box I got. I do know that because the last box was Dip Queens, and these are Comfy Dips. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I don't know. This is going to be my first time using dips from this company, and spoiler alert, they're great. And then this is the sample cuticle oil. I don't know like the exact scent, but it smelled kind of like appley cinnamon. I'm not really good at describing this stuff. If you've been around, you guys know this by now. So got some stickers, the cuticle oil, the 2 sample dips, which the sample dips filled up pretty much almost all the way in one of my little 1/4 ounce jars. So they're a good size sample, even though they come in these baggies. They are a lot of product. And this bundle is $30, and you can use my code Jill15. All that information will be in the description box. The October bundle, I believe, last I heard yesterday, there was like 3 left. So if you want it, you need to go get it now because they're very exclusive and they go fast. So there's only 3 left. Last I saw it, they could be gone. But for the pinky and the pointer finger, I'm going to use this colored by All Powdered Up. It is barely there. It is probably my favorite nude I have. I do love it a lot. And the decals are going to go over these 2 nails. And then I will get into the other nails. But while I'm doing this and you're watching this, I did want to say I needed a break. I took 3 weeks off, and that was not intentional. I was going to take just the week. My intention was to get like caught up. I was just so behind on doing collabs and doing my, manis for my ambassador spots and videos. I needed a break from working on YouTube videos to get caught up. And then I didn't take that break because it got really hot and really smoky. I ended up having to go to the clinic and getting a breathing treatment and getting on a steroid because I do have asthma. So the smoke is obviously bad for everybody, but for people with asthma, it tends to, cause a little more damage. So that kind of took me out for the count. So for about 2 weeks, the first 2 weeks of not doing videos, I did not do my nails really at all. I took my dip and my tips off, and then I redid them because I broke the tip off of one of them. So then when I redid them, this is the shape I did, and then I kind of let these sit. I did do a couple manis, but I did too much filing, so my cuticles were pretty beat up. So then I did a couple nail polish sets to give my nails a break from filing, and now I am ready to get back into dip manis, videos, stay on schedule. Obviously today's video is uploaded much later than normal, but that's okay. I'd rather have it uploaded later than not at all. So the color I'm using right now on my middle finger and my thumb is called All the Peels, which is such a cute name, and it is a thermal This is not a color I would normally gravitate towards. I don't know why, but I probably wouldn't. Like, if I saw this, I would not pick it out. But I'm glad, like it's one of the things I love about like bundles and mystery boxes and stuff like that, is because you get what you get, and I'm not gonna not use it. And I think it turned out super cute. So it kind of forced me to go outside of my norm and use colors that I normally wouldn't use. I do love this glitter. It is called Cider Slush, and it's super pretty. So I'm going to do the first layer of this, and then off camera, I dip all the other nails a second time, but I didn't record it because I am doing decals, so this video is a little bit longer than normal, and I didn't want it to be too long. So I am going to show the second layer of the cider slush because I do it different. So the first layer I poured over this layer. I am getting a good amount of liquid on the nail, and I am going to lay my finger flat in to pick up the most amount of glitter that I can, and then I will clear cap off of camera, oh god, words today are so not good. I clear cap off camera, and then I started to do my activator off camera and realized, oh shoot, I forgot to hit record. So I've already done 2 layers of activator. I'm doing my third right now. And then I will file and buff off camera like normal. And then as soon as I'm done filing and buffing, we will get into the decals, which is going to be in a second. And I think that's it. I think I've kind of updated you guys on where I was at, like why I was gone for so long. I do appreciate everyone sticking around. I didn't lose. In fact, I gained a few subs, so I was pretty, I don't know. I thought that was kind of weird. Because I was like, wait, where are they? Well, I guess they found my videos. Anyway, thank you for sticking around. If you're new here, I would love it if you would give my channel a chance and subscribe. I am going to stick with uploading twice a week. Tuesday and Friday. Times may vary. I try to upload first thing in the morning, but that's not always going to happen. So anyway, I'm going to let you guys watch me cut out this decal, and I will be back when we get into the application very soon.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up.
So you've probably seen me do this a million times. This is Crazy Girl Dip Stuck. It is my favorite way to apply decals. And if I still use gel, I would probably use gel base. That's going to be very equivalent to this. I kind of got out of using this and started using Maniology Sticky Base Coat, but because it dries so much faster and so I can go quicker. But here's the thing. When I use the Maniology, well, if there's a pro to it, I can move the decal around. So if I get my placement off, it's like, oh, cool, I can fix it. You can't do that very well with this because it sticks like crazy. But I already did my pinky off camera, as you can see. But the reason I like this better, even though it takes longer to dry, it takes a good 3 to 5 minutes before it's completely clear and ready to apply the decal. It's so sticky that the decal is going to lay super flat with like the least amount of wrinkles. Also, I noticed that when I use the Maniology Sticky Base Coat and I kind of go around to clean up my cuticles and sidewalls, I am way more likely to tear the decal that's actually on the nail, where with this, it's like so stuck to the nail that there's no tearing. Like, these turned out so good. And on my right hand, which I know I'm not like super showing, I have a decal on my ring finger and my thumb that I actually ended up popping off, and I redid using the Crazy Girl Stuck because I had used the Maniology sticky base coat. I had ripped them in a couple parts. I tried to fix that and they just did not look very good. So like when I went to take pictures, I was like, yeah, this doesn't work. So I redid those. Obviously, you're not seeing them in the video because I redid them later after this video was already recorded. But I swear by this stuff. This or gel base, and I can't use gel base, so that's not an option for me. But if you can, I would highly recommend either using a gel base or using a really sticky base of some sort. This is Crazy Girl Stuck. You could also use like an air dry transfer foil. That would probably work really good. I actually have a couple. I might give that a shot in a future video, but I don't know. This is my go-to. This is my favorite. I did speed up this part because it takes a considerable amount of time to like do the cleanup process. I could use just acetone right here on a brush, but I really like to minimize the amount of acetone I'm putting around my fingers, especially because like on my pinky, I kind of have a hangnail, so I have a little bit of a cut. It's luckily not like anything super bad or drastic, but it's enough that it burns. So I want to minimize the amount of acetone I'm putting around my fingers. And so I use this pokey. It's supposed to be a cuticle pusher. I don't use it for that ever, but I always use it for cleanup right here because it's sharp. So I can like kind of break the edge around the cuticles and the sidewalls and get all that extra decal off my skin. Now I am activating, I know, crazy. I'm activating the decal. This just kind of helps it lay really flat, but also I want to encapsulate in dip base. No clear. I'm not using clear. I'm only encapsulating in dip base, and I use the odorless. So I want it to dry fast. If I did not do this activator step, it would literally take 10 plus minutes to dry. And I don't like that. So I did the activator. I did wait a couple minutes. And now I'm taking the lint-free wipe. There's nothing on it. No acetone, nothing. I don't want to ruin that decal. And I'm kind of just wiping off the excess activator. But I'm also laying, like, as I'm doing that, I'm kind of like pressing down to get the decal just super smoothed out. This is probably the best decal application I've ever done where there's not one wrinkle. Not one. They both laid so good. So now I'm going in and I'm trying to be as quick as I can because I do not want to contaminate my base brush. If I was using regular dip liquids, I don't know that I probably wouldn't do the activator first. I would probably just go in with the base. But I use odorless. They're a little harder to contaminate. I have contaminated a brush. I was able to fix it. It was super easy. But yeah, so after the dip base is pretty much dry, I am going to go around my cuticles just to get any excess, anything that needs cleaned up off my skin with this. But the biggest reason I do it is right here, the underside. There's a little excess and it kind of hangs down, and I want to smooth it all out under my nail. So that's what I'm pretty much focusing on. I will do that to my pointer finger, and then we will be done and we'll get into top coat. So I will be back in just a moment.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
Okay, that was really fast. So we are activating to get ready for our top coat. I do activate twice because this is the odorless. It does take longer to dry, but I have noticed that if I activate my nails twice, it dries a lot faster. So I pretty much, it's dry within 5 minutes. That's how long I always wait before I check them because I don't want to touch and then mess them up. It may be faster, but I just give myself 5 minutes. 5 minutes is nothing for me. I can sit here for 5 minutes and wait. It's not a big deal. So activator times 2, wait 2 minutes, and then take a lint-free wipe. No alcohol, just a plain lint-free wipe, and just wipe off any of the excess. I pretty much always go through and do that twice, but I didn't do it twice here. Maybe I didn't and I just didn't show it. Either way, whatever. First layer of dip top coat, odorless, 3 quick swipes, just like you would if you were using a regular dip top coat. Boom, 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 quick as possible. Wipe it off on a lint-free wipe, napkin, paper towel, whatever you have. Every time before putting it back in the bottle. I am a little bit low. Luckily, there was a Labor Day sale, so I just kind of stocked up on everything. I love these liquids. At this point, I have not used odorless liquids that I like better. And I'm not saying I won't try some if I haven't tried them before. I would be, obviously willing to try them, but these are my favorite. And mostly because I love the base, but the top coat is so good. Like for an odorless, you can't tell me this isn't shiny. Like it's so good. It's so, so good. Anyway, we're on the second layer, slower, take your time, cap that free edge, just really get around every nook and cranny, and then we will be done, and we'll wait our 5 minutes for them to dry and then get into cuticle oil, which will be here in a minute. So real quick, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys made it through. I know it is a little bit longer. I do try to keep them 15 minutes or under, but I needed to get all this stuff packed in here. So, and it's my first time back. So I was like, it's fine. It'll be a little longer. Hopefully that does not bother anyone. But if you guys could hit that like button if you liked it. If you're not subscribed, if you could hit that subscribe and notification bell, that would be fabulous. And I will, oh, sorry, my dog totally distracted me because she's sitting by the door and I don't know if she wants out or not. So I already did the cuticle oil and balm on my right hand. So now I'm going to do my left hand. This is Oil Oasis. I am a guest influencer for this month, and I was last month too. My code is Jill15. It's also in the description box with the link to their site. She has so many good scents. This is warm vanilla sugar, and it smells so good. And then the cuticle oil I'm going to be using here in a second is cinnamon vanilla. So I tried to correspond them matchy as possible. I do have some that match exactly, and then I have some that are similar. So I didn't want two completely separate scents that would kind of fight with each other. So these are really good. I think the cinnamon vanilla is kind of up there in my top favorites because it's just they're so good. If you haven't tried them yet, I highly recommend them. She does sales a lot. She does giveaways. If you haven't joined her Facebook group, join her Facebook group, Oil Oasis. She's great. Tasha is awesome. So yeah, we're done. We're wrapped up. There's a few pictures at the end, so stick around for another minute and you'll get to see those. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have a beautiful day. Bye.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a